Now to show some love to our sponsors over at DraftKings, we got to get into our pick six. Y'all already know what it is. Very easy to follow. We're going to have a pick set with two or more players, and we're going to go more or less on different statistical categories. Last week, your boy kind of did good. I think we were the same way the week before. I'm starting to get a little hot. I'm starting to catch my rhythm. We got 3 out of 4 of our selections missed by one. I hate when that happens, but you got to charge it to the game. We had DeAndre Ayton, 7.5 rebounds. I chose to go more. He hit that at 8 against the San Antonio Spurs. Shout out to Ayton for handling that business. We also decided to go across over to his teammate, Luka Doncic, and we went more on 33.5 points. I want to stop there. Do you know how bad of a man or woman you have to have your line at 33.5, and somebody like myself is still confident enough to go more? And not only did I go more, he hit the more. He gave us 35 points in that performance. So shout out to the Lakers. They handled their business. And then OKC, my boy Chet Holmgren, 17.5 points. We chose to go more against the Phoenix Suns. This was scary because they blew the Suns out. This is a win. They had 138 points, and the Suns had 89. So major blowout there. You always are afraid of the blowout games and how it could alter some of the stat lines and trying to get you to more. Or if you're going less on somebody and they get those end of the bench minutes, that also puts you in a tough spot there. But we hit. He gave us 24 for the more in that game. And then last but not least, J-Dub. Jalen, this is always one of the heartbreakers. We had J-Dub in that same game, 5.5 assists. We chose to go more, and you guessed it. You geniuses guessed it. Jalen left the game with 5. One away. One away. Always a heartbreaking loss when you can't get it by at least one. So we back with a no set of 4, and this is the Cavaliers or Chicago Bulls. We're going to go Donovan Mitchell with points. We're going more. We're going more because Donovan Mitchell's last game, he did not have a great scoring outburst, and he went and said it in a post game. At this point right now, the team, from a wins and loss perspective, cannot afford for him to have an off night. So that sounds like a man that is on a mission to deliver a crazy type of performance in the very next game. And again, they're going against the Chicago Bulls, who can't guard anything or anybody right now. So I feel confident and comfortable with the more. And Donovan Mitchell is a guy that delivers. He's not going to have a string of games where he ain't looking like himself. He just had the one. He'll bounce back, and Chicago would allow him to have maybe a 40-point type of night. So taking all of that into consideration, we're rocking out with Donovan Mitchell, points, more. And then in the same game, we're going to cross over to his teammate, Darius Garland, another guy who has not been playing his best basketball, coming off of the turf toe situation or whatnot. We ain't going to put too much on his plate. We're going to go assists more for Darius Garland. Again, he should be slicing and dicing, as my boy Clyde Frazier would say, the Chicago Bulls defense. They're going to give him a bunch of alley-oop looks to like Jared Allen and some kick-out, passes for three-point shots to DeAndre Hunter and whatnot. And so I could see him delivering the more with those assists. Then we're going to go to the second game of the night with the Timberwolves versus the Memphis Grizzlies, and we're going to lock in on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle, he's going to have the ball in his hands a bit more, so I'm going to take Julius Randle's assists at more. Underrated playmaker, especially in times like this where the offense is kind of catered to him a little bit more. He's going to drive downhill, kick it out to the Jaden McDaniels, the Dante DiVincenzo's, and the Nas Reeds of the world, and they should deliver. And I think we'll walk away with him hitting the more on those assists. And then last but not least, Jaden McDaniels points more. The Grizzlies are playing a little bit better, but I still think Jaden McDaniels is a candidate to step up in the scoring department for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and so I'll be rocking out with him. I love the offensive expansion that he's taken over the course of the season, and when he's aggressive and looking to score, the Minnesota Timberwolves are as good as they can be. That's our pick 6. Shout out to DraftKings. Y'all make sure y'all lock in. Let's get it. For those of you who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play 5 and get $50 in bonus picks. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri. So don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with pick 6.